Tuesday Coffee with Mark Z. July 7, 2025. Note from Mark Z. Please take everything on this call as my opinion. People who take notes don't get everything, and it's best to watch the video to understand everything in context. Be sure to consult a professional for any financial decisions. Member, good morning. It's a new month and a new quarter. Let's look at a revalue. Member, Happy Canada Day to all the Canadians here. Member, have a fantastic Tuesday. What's the good news, Mark? Mark Z. I know two people, one personally, who hold Super Pacelli bonds, who have appointments scheduled for today. They've already traveled there and have meetings scheduled. Mark Z. Another with historical assets has traveled and is on site for the transaction. To get in, trade assets and get out with dollars. Mark Z. We're seeing real measurable movement. Member, with all this sudden bond movement, what do you think gives us a timeline for Group 4B or whatever you want to call us, LOL? Member, is this the week we've been waiting for? Mark Z. I hope so. It seems like some weird stuff is happening. The government and banks in Iraq will be closed on Tuesday and Sunday this week. The banks say they are doing an inventory of all banks. This was announced out of the blue. My people in Iraq are excited. Mark Z. In my opinion, this is a golden opportunity for a rate move. Member, and the US has a 3-day weekend with July 4th on Friday. Iraq correlates to our July 4th weekend. Member, so is it true that the dinar is on Forex and Bloomberg right now? Yes, still at 1310, but being active for the first time in 22 years would be an incredible preemptive step towards RI and RER. Mark Z. I know there are a lot of rumors out there. And yes, we saw some crazy rates popping up again last night. Some kind of system test? Member, global central bank gold reserves just hit 36,000 tons. That's approaching levels not seen since the Bretton Woods era of the 1960s. Member, the Ministry of Commerce announced plans on Saturday to develop infrastructure through the digitization of services to speed up trade and reduce costs. Member, when the RV goes away and currencies are backed by assets, including the US, wouldn't they all be 1:1? Member, eventually they will, according to Mr. C. First they revalue, then they return to parity? Mark Z. A new development in the payroll process today, Kurdistan's contributions await a vote by the federal government. This could be a big step towards resolving the HCL, the oil and gas bill, etc., which we constantly hear is the final step before the change in values. Mark Z. Inflated notes and dollar smuggling continue despite US controls. Expert calls for exceptional measures. I think it could be an excuse to close the financial borders, stop all entry and exit from the country. We were told this would happen right before the change. Yes, they have mechanisms in place to close the financial borders. Mark Z. Banking halt in Iraq was halted on Tuesday for semi-annual banking procedures. No customer receipts. This sudden stockpile is strange. Member, just ride in the RV and let the good times roll. Member, thanks Mark and moderators. Seems like you are listening this week. Praying that this is finally it. Member, enjoy your day everyone.